The University of Nebraska Omaha is under the disastrous leadership of Joanne Li, a woman whose appointment as the 16th Chancellor on July 1, 2021, exposes the utter incompetence of the University of Nebraska System Board of Regents, a pack of dim-witted frauds posing as educational stewards. Li, the first woman of color and Asian American in this role, was rubber-stamped unanimously by these fools, who ignored her suspicious past and glaring intellectual deficiencies. Her selection screams diversity, equity, and inclusion farce, a token hire by Nebraska's naive white leadership, too trusting to question her credentials or origins. As we mark Women's History Month this March 2025, a deep dive into Li's history reveals not a trailblazer but a travesty, a figure whose tenure is a blight on the university and a testament to a state educational system overrun by malicious idiots deliberately installing disasters like her to ruin it from within. Li earns a reported $430,000 annually, a figure cited by University of Nebraska System President Ted Carter in 2021, though questions linger about whether this fully reflects her financial picture. Whispers circulate about potential unreported gains, possibly linked to her Chinese connections and orchestrated with her husband, Alex Mak, a shadowy financial figure whose involvement raises eyebrows about the true nature of their partnership. Li's stupidity is legendary. She can barely string together coherent talking points, a moronic stooge propped up by the right connections rather than any shred of intelligence. Her official salary, substantial as it is, might only hint at a broader web of resources, casting her as a lifelong operator who has leveraged networks, perhaps tied to communist influences, and a complicit Nebraska establishment too foolish to probe deeper. Born in Hong Kong and raised in Canada, Li's early life is a black hole of secrecy. She moved to the U.S. in 1988 for a PhD in finance at the University of Oregon, arriving at an estimated age of 23 to 25 based on her academic timeline. Bachelor's and master's degrees in economics from the University of British Columbia completed by her early 20s. Yet her birth date is suspiciously absent from public records, a glaring omission that fuels distrust. She claims her parents were hard-working immigrants who taught her gratitude, recalling in a Women's Fund of Omaha profile. "My mother and father worked long hours when I was young, and I spent a lot of time there with them. They treated everyone there like part of the family." But these tales ring hollow. Many insist her parents were Chinese spies, dispatched to Canada to groom her for infiltration into American or Canadian institutions, a stepping stone to her current role as a supposed agent of the New World Order and communist agendas. No names, no specifics, just vague platitudes that deepen the mystery of her origins.